the United States has become dangerous for members of the global community, and specifically for non-white, non-European people. The world is witnessing massive violations of human rights and the Constitution of the United States as masked agents using unmarked vehicles raid workplaces, homes, and places of public assembly to incarcerate and disappear Black, brown, and indigenous people, and in too many cases, denying them legal representation and basic information as to their whereabouts and well-being to their families and attorneys. Under the current U.S. administration, anyone suspected of residing in and or visiting the United States with or without proper documentation, including U.S. citizens, are being harassed, questioned about their political beliefs, and even detained without due process. This repressive environment has created a sense of insecurity and anxiety for travelers to the U.S., including students and even some diplomats of foreign nations. Even individuals while in transit to other countries have been subjected to harassment and intimidation. It could not be clearer that the 11 cities planned to host a World Cup game in 2026 are blatantly dangerous gathering places to attempt to enjoy the beautiful game. In fact, we are already seeing fans react to the intensified repression in this year's Club World Cup games. The 2025 games yielded a record low average attendance since 1962, with many stating concerns about ICE as their reason for not attending. Given the current conditions, the Black Alliance for Peace North-South Project for People-Centered Human Rights has launched a petition to demand that FIFA and the International Olympic Committee must ban the United States and Israel from hosting or participating in international sporting events. Carlos Sierra of Black Alliance for Peace Southern California recently appeared on the Remix Morning Show to detail the dangerous conditions in LA, specifically, that are not only happening now, but are being rehearsed and crafted to prepare for even greater intensification of carefully coordinated military forces as the game dates approach, ultimately reaffirming the petition's stated demands.
At the beginning of the year, LA has been experiencing, I would say, kind of more intensified raids by ICE and Department of Homeland Security, and in some cases DEA and ATF, and so there needed to kind of be a response to that. The reason why we're at the detention center is to kind of like watch to kind of see where they're kind of transporting these folks from and to, like, where are they going? Are they disappearing? Because many of those people in the detention center downtown, LA, where are they going? Do their people know where they are? Some of those people, you know, and this has been confirmed, have already just, like, you know, from the time and under the length of like 24 hours are already in Mexico City or already in another country, in Guatemala, even if they don't live in Guatemala. Like, that's the situation around kind of due process, no due process whatsoever. So we're there for that particular reason. I think words like siege, I think words like occupation are not hyperbole in this context. I think we have to seriously kind of think about the way the kind of insurgency works vis-a-vis the U.S. military.
Versions of what is happening in LA are echoed in all cities on the docket to host a game in 2026. Of course, this is just part of the story. The global community every day witnesses Israel's wanton slaughter of people and pillage of lives and land with the full endorsement of the United States, which continues to fund, arm, and promote Israel's tactics of terror and barbarity. As members of the global community and people of conscience, we demand that FIFA and the IOC withdraw the United States and the State of Israel from hosting or participating in international competition events until such time that both nations demonstrate a willingness to adhere to each agency's core values and further operate in ways that adhere to international law and human rights. The petition is a path to uplift this demand and its position. Sign the petition, share widely, connect with us for deeper collaboration on this united front against our common enemy, and join the struggle for people's centered human rights.